45 minutes, 15 minutes to get to our volume for the week. All right, and like what we've been doing is we've got 3 stations. We've got a finishing station with Lee's. I'll be over here doing a kind of a passing station, and then ultimately Pete's going to be working on some of our principles of defending, staying within the parameters and the boundaries of our social distancing. Okay, so we're really going to try to be creative there. 2 things to focus in on is we talked a lot about our execution, all right, and the precision with our execution. And maybe the thought today is we have 3 segments. Can you compartmentalize the training session into 3 15-minute periods? So it's not focusing for 45 minutes, it's focusing for your 15 minutes, all right? And making that execution for that 15 minutes. So ultimately at the end of the 3, we can maybe develop the second part of it is consistency. Okay, and on the back end of the week, where it's the end of the week, this is where we want to be our most consistent. We want to demand, be accountable for being most precise, because ultimately that will lend itself to being consistent. Does that make sense to everybody? So let's be thinking about focusing for 15-minute segments. Let's execute, and then invariably, we're going to break down, we're going to make mistakes, we're going to have technical failures. It's how quickly we recover from those mistakes that allows us to stay consistent and stay on task. So help your teammate, be aware of your teammate. If they're struggling, if they can't get out of that, help them get out of that, because ultimately we all benefit from that mentality, all right? I think you can see the players are really excited, and it really has a feeling of normalcy in a time where we've been waiting to be out here for a long time. It's nice that we're up and going again. Wait till Hannah's looking at you. Yep. Good, yeah. Here we go, and we go. Good. Good, Allie, delay your run. Delay your run, now you go, good, there it is. Good, this is good, ladies, good. Good, change your angles, good. Good, next ball, yep, hit one in. Run too early, don't run too early. The timing is on the eye contact. Timing on the eye contact, good. Next one, here we go, next ball, yep, next ball. 1 more minute and we change the pattern. So the eye contact has to happen. This is great, I'm in an offsides position. It's the perfect starting spot for a striker. And then invariably, as she checks at an angle, this is where the quick action has to come in, because ultimately, as she checks at an angle, go ahead, check, it's gonna provoke a response. And the response from the defender is gonna follow that run, and all of a sudden she spins out and the ball's in behind, okay? So this is where you have to have your timing. So the biggest difference between phase 1 and phase 2 is the fact that we've been working in pods of 10, now we get to go to bigger numbers up to 20. And since we have 27 on our roster, we're just going to make 2. We're going to go 14 and 13. And what that allows us to do is to really cover some things that are in our game model with full numbers. Obviously, we don't have contact yet, but invariably we can do some things with full 11 numbers that we couldn't do in our 10. Yeah, good. Yeah. Right through. Good. Good, check at an angle, time your run, sneaky run. Make sure your run is sneaky from behind. Hold Suze, now come, good, yes. Would you say this quality was good? Yeah, it's very good. So that's 15 minutes of good concentration, a good start to the session, okay? I think you're gonna go down to Lee's, okay? Good work, ladies, that's a good start to the session. It's something that we're not accustomed to, is having this time in the beginning of the year when you're integrating new players. It's just everybody's got a lot more patience. The circumstances are such that you can spend more time teaching. So I think the new players are benefiting greatly, because we're not under the gun to have to compete. Typically, we're here for 14 days, 15 days, and we're into our first game. And for the new players, they've had the luxury of just being able to really take their time and get acclimated.
For more than 168 years, Bangor Savings Bank has stood by its employees, customers, and communities. And we're not stopping now. We will be here for you today and every day ahead.
What motivates us at Casella?
I want to help our customers recycle as much as possible.
because I care about the environment and how our company impacts our towns.
And at Casella Organics, we find new uses for all sorts of materials.
It's hard work.
But I'm helping people every day.
And that makes me feel like part of the community.
A community I care about. So I do everything I can to sustain the resources of our environment.
Casella, dependable, caring people, part of your community.
Out here, if you have the will, you can lead the way. With the all-new Fisher EZ-V V-Plow. Purpose-built to provide industry-leading features, performance, and efficiency. Just like the other V-Plows in our lineup, but in a lightweight design that's ideal for businesses and homeowners using half-ton trucks. A strong yet versatile plow that handles the work and won't back down. The all-new Fisher EZ-V V-Plow. Built for Fisher Nation. For more information, visit fisherplows.com.
Shot station here. So if you want to hop right in, we can grab a headshot, and then we're going to do some like game day goal graphic, game day graphic poses after. So
are you going to give us some?
Yes, I will. That's right there.
So then we walk through
Just like that.
One smile, one serious.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Alright, here we go. Come on.
Yeah, do that actually.
Power dribble?
That's good. Thank you. Same one we did last year.
Can I have one with it tucked down?
You can do it tucked in.
They're about to just get real
What's up, G? What's up, basketball world? What's up, you Maine? Maine MBB here. Solomon at you. Black Bear Nation. Wear your masks. Wear your masks. Straight out of London, England. You hear me?
Back to. Like that? Yeah. How much? Oh, no, you threw it way too long.
I was like, clock is alive. Last year, you gotta get it right. Gotta get it right.
Yeah, and we'll just cross shot in front.
Okay. Okay.
2 shots with the mask, and then we'll take a couple without it.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Nice.
I was smizing.
Of course you are.
Okay.
All right. Same thing. No mask this time.
Hands in the front still?
Yep.
Okay.
And it'll be cropped up to a logo as well.
Okay.
Here we go. Yeah.
That was good. Yeah, aim it right at me and he'll catch it. Good job.
Try one more.
Yeah.
Okay, let me start with the dribbling. Do I smile?
Give some smiling, then some serious.
I don't know if she can do serious.
Every time she says, do I smile? I know.
I don't know. Like, to be honest, like, I have no idea.
Alright, here's another hard one.
Yeah.
If you could have dinner with anyone, living or dead, who would you pick and why?
I would probably want to have dinner with Nelson Mandela?
I would tell them that we're a very close team. We're basically family, and that we're a group of people who work really hard and get everything that we need to done and hold each other to a very high standard.
I would go to Nigeria. My family's from Nigeria. There's a lot of beauty and parts that I think are unexplored. So I would like to go.
We'll take one with the mask on and then we'll take one with it off here. So you just take it nice. Alright. You can take it.
And the first one's just going to be a straight up standing with your stick. Yeah. Now she won't do it.
Abby, don't be shy. Back up, yes or no? I'm smiling.
Get you already. If you have any questions, let me know. But it's pretty smooth so far. Yeah. Ready? Just a headshot for that. Or spin on the finger. Either or.
Just face me when you're doing it.
Oh,
yeah. Looks like you're doing it. Just gotta get over so I can see you. There you go.
What's your favorite spot on campus?
My favorite spot on campus is probably the mall. In the fall, it's really pretty and it's perfect temperature to be out there and just sitting.
For more than 168 years, Bangor Savings Bank has stood by its employees, customers, and communities. And we're not stopping now. We will be here for you today and every day ahead.
There's still time left in this year's building season, and Hammond Lumber Company is here to help. From free estimating and planning to design and drafting services and a wide variety of products, as well as complete home and garage packages. Hammond showrooms are open with CDC recommended procedures in place, or browse online and place your order by phone. Delivery is free within striking distance of any Hammond location statewide. Keep your project on schedule with help from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Do you know your Maine dairy farmers? Chances are we're a lot like you. We are parents, grandparents. We are small business owners. We are a part of our communities. We are your neighbors. We are undeniably dairy.
Out here, if you have the will, you can lead the way with the all-new Fisher Easy V V-Plow. Purpose-built to provide industry-leading features, performance, and efficiency, just like the other V-Plows in our lineup, but in a lightweight design that's ideal for businesses and homeowners using half-ton trucks. A strong yet versatile plow that handles the work and won't back down. The all-new Fisher Easy V V-Plow, built for Fisher Nation. For more information, visit fisherplows.com.
especially because the university has taken such good care of the COVID protocols, and we haven't had a lot of positive results up here. So we've been able to stay in protocol and do what the coaches and everyone's telling us to do. And to get back on the ice this past 4 days has been awesome, and working out, so it's been great. Yeah, so a lot of it was all that. Mostly team functions were through Zoom, like with coaches, and even players got to hang out on Zoom on maybe some weekdays or weekends just talking. And then a lot of it was through texting or even social media, like if you see something that reminds you of a guy, you send that to him. Just little things like that, keep in touch. Yeah, I think all the returners remember when the season ended last year. It was devastating, and we had a really good group, and we have a lot of good guys returning and a lot of new players. So especially for those returners, we just have that fire in our belly, and we want to do what we were setting out to do last year and repeat that process. So everyone's excited to go this year and definitely has great determination.
The energy is high. The players obviously recognize they're very fortunate to be able to be on the ice and be together in their pods. Definitely a little bit rusty, been off the ice and not together for a long time, but high energy and we're having fun. Yeah, we're hoping in the next few weeks that we get to phase 3 where you can kind of be together as a team once you re-socialize and you practice good social distancing. I think everyone's excited for that. It's a little bit weird trying to communicate with the team when they're never together, when you're in 3 different groups and each group kind of has its own identity. So we're hoping to move for that in the next few weeks. Yeah, I think the biggest concern for the staff was just figuring out the schedule. It's kind of a weird thing to think about, but having 3 groups actually makes everything much more difficult because you're essentially having 3 practices, 3 workout sessions, and trying to manage that with classes. So the fact that we were able to work that out and find a good schedule for us moving forward is definitely a positive, and I think makes the girls' lives much easier and smoother. I think that was a positive, and then just the thing that we're really looking forward to is just being able to meet as a group, being able to talk as a group, be able to go over our goals, be able to see what we're going to do this year and have a start date for our season.
So I think one of the driving force behind technology is I think you always try to adapt as a coach. I think you try to be progressive, and certainly technology has been a big part of coaching and how it's changed. And we were fortunate through Sam to be able to utilize his drone, and really what it does for us, it gives us a perspective, really the most accurate perspective visually of the game. I mean, soccer is about space, about controlling space and creating space, and there's no better perspective than from watching the game from above. So we've used it very effectively, I think, from a teaching mechanism, where we're able to do film practices and show the players concepts that you try to draw up on a board, or you draw up in a more conventional way, but this really just puts it to life. And ultimately we've been able to use it in games, and for me there's no better teaching tool because it really is, it doesn't lie. We say the eye in the sky doesn't lie, and it gives you a really kind of an accurate perspective, and our players appreciate it because they can really see it happening in real time that way. So it's just one more way we've used technology to try to enhance the way we coach our players, to give them feedback and really utilize all the modalities that are out there.
All right, guys, so we've made some changes to Keswick this year. Most of you that have been here will understand it's quite a major change, but first we're going to start with, we have basically one flow direction now. So this will be the main entrance. We have arrows on the floor here and arrows inside the room. Current occupancy standards are only 10 people in the room at a time. That includes staff members. So because of that, we are going an appointment system. Your AT will be in contact with you about that. So they'll tell you, they'll sign you up, you'll get an email confirmation, all that. Obviously, you guys are already aware, mask mandates are in order. Same thing in the training room, nothing changes there. We'll go in now. So, as you can see when you come in, the spacing in the training room has changed substantially. We have hand sanitizers throughout the stations now, so you guys can use it as much as you want. We've spaced all the tables out about 7 feet apart. So basically, we're just trying to ensure to have the distancing with the treatment. We've eliminated about 4 tables just because of the occupancy levels. That's kind of what we're set at. So everything's a little more spaced out than you're used to. Rehab predominantly will not necessarily be in this room anymore. We'll take it at other spots. So if we'll just keep kind of going this way, probably the biggest change that athletes, you guys are going to come to, is our wet area. And it's going to be a disappointing change. So the wet area, guys, currently is closed for use. That is just because to clean it and all that just will not be possible at this time. So we're hoping to open it up as the year goes on, but initially for now, we'll only have it open for long-term rehabs and treatments. There will be no post-practice, pre-practice tubs, anything like that. So the new training room, we should probably get a sign up here, I guess. But either way, so guys, this is our new auxiliary training room. We will primarily have softball, field hockey, swim, and baseball will be going out of here. It's not the prettiest thing on the planet, but it gives us more space so we can treat more people. So as you come in, guys, you can see Orla and myself, this will be where we'll set up. So we come in, we'll greet you, we'll do a check-in. Then we have treatment tables extended through. We've brought up rehab equipment so we can do rehab up here. We'll make sure to have all the emergency meds, all the potential tape and stuff you need before practice. This will basically be a fully independent training room. We're gonna list this on the appointment thing we talked about as Keswick 2.0. So it'll be on that, so you'll get scheduled either for Keswick or here. So if we just keep going this way, it's gonna be a little different initially. We're gonna have the smell of chlorine pretty consistently, which is good and refreshing. So we'll come in, we have 4 treatment tables. The capacity of this room is 6. We can probably go up to about 7 in pre-practice, but we gotta make sure we maintain distancing. We've got 4 tables set up because of that. So we'll have everything up here. We're bringing machines up today, so we will have machines and equipment up here. We have a hydroculator over there for hot pads. And then when you leave this training room, you will go down the stairs out the exit, and that'll bring you into the hallway by ladder.